Welcome back to the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Racing League. It's time for Group 2 in the Lamborghini Tournament.
Oh yeah, this is the group I've been waiting for because we have the return of Gab FORMOSO.
Gab, certainly a fan favorite out here. It's taken him 3 years to recover from his accident. Fingers crossed nothing goes wrong today.
Especially after that last King of the Mountain.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup for today's race.
Up first we have PAXSON in the number 2.
PAXSON will be driving in a Lamborghini Estoque. He is the number 2 seed going into this tournament.
It looks like he's sponsored by Manscaped and O'Doul's. Now that's what I call a man's man.
Okay, I'll just take your word for that.
Smooth.
Then up next in the number 6 car is Rod Thrower. He's driving in, get ready for this one, a Lamborghini Huracan LP620-2 Super Trofeo.
Now I believe it was a Lamborghini Huracan that won the 2018 tournament.
Yes it did. It was driven by the Hot Wheels Masters.
Up next we have a man who's back from the dead.
He was never dead.
Returning driver Gab FORMOSO in the Lamborghini Veneno.
Gab FORMOSO made his racing debut back in the 2018 Tournament of Lamborghini. He had a horrific crash coming off the final corner of that track. Not only did he sustain injuries, but he completely totaled that car. It's taken him 3 years to fully recover, but here he is back again in the Lamborghini Veneno, looking to try to take the championship this time around.
Wow, look at that 2018 track.
Yeah, we've come a long way since then. And last up in today's group, driving the number 4 car, is Johnny Gardner, driving the Lamborghini Gallardo LP570-4 Superlegerra.
Johnny Gardner is sponsored by the Scorpio Love Smith YouTube channel.
Yes, he also sponsored the other black Gallardo as well. And here we go, PAXSON in the Estoque and Rod Thrower in the Huracan will be leading us down in race 1. PAXSON, the number 2 seed in qualifying. Rod Thrower was 3rd.
It's a close group of cars right here.
PAXSON with a slight lead over Thrower. Here comes Rod Thrower to pass.
Nice move by Rod.
FORMOSO back in 3rd, followed by Johnny Gardner.
Rod Thrower is pulling away with this one.
PAXSON and FORMOSO through the final turn. PAXSON gets loose. And here they come side by side to the finish. And Gab FORMOSO with the last minute pass to take 2nd place. Rod Thrower setting the pace with an 18.352 second time.
I thought PAXSON was going to block the road right there, but Gab FORMOSO pushed him out of the way and pulled ahead.
Here's a look at that from the overhead cam. FORMOSO finishing almost a car length ahead of PAXSON. Here we go with race 2. Rod Thrower currently in the lead with 5 points. He'll be starting this race in the pole position. On his left in the yellow car is Johnny Gardner.
Another close one going into the first corner.
Rod Thrower leading, Johnny Gardner not far behind.
Gardner challenging for first.
Gardner pulling ahead on the corner. And now they're side by side.
It's back and forth.
Rod Thrower gets sideways. And down goes Johnny Gardner.
No, Johnny, no.
And Rod Thrower will take his 2nd win of the day. Gab FORMOSO comes in 2nd, followed by PAXSON. What a disappointment for Johnny Gardner. He was going back and forth with Rod Thrower on that race, and then wiped out on the final turn.
Check out this move Rod Thrower puts on him. He cuts him off into the turn, slowing him down, causing him to lose balance on the turn.
A quick reaction there by Gab FORMOSO. Look at how he avoids crashing into that Gallardo. That easily could have been a 2 to 3 car pileup.
Well, I talked to Gab before the race, and he is focused and dialed in on this one.
I imagine he's feeling a lot of pressure to make a comeback here.
Well, I mentioned that to him, and he said very clearly, don't call it a comeback. He said he's been here for years, rocking his peers, putting suckers in fear.
That doesn't sound very original. I think I've heard that somewhere before.
I don't know. He started rambling on about his mama and knocking me out. At that point, I just got out of the room.
Yeah, that was probably a good call there. Here we go, this time Gab FORMOSO in the front, followed by PAXSON. Johnny Gardner back in 3rd.
FORMOSO bouncing off the walls.
Here they come through the final turn. PAXSON closing in, and he cannot find a way around Gab FORMOSO as FORMOSO takes his first win of the day.
That win is going to tie Gab FORMOSO with Rod Thrower for 1st place.
FORMOSO and Thrower with 11 points. PAXSON 4 points behind with 7. Gardner with 3. It looks like Rod Thrower and Gab FORMOSO will be the 2 advancing on to the final round, unless something crazy happens here in the 4th race.
We have seen crazy things happen with Gab FORMOSO in the past.
Well, fingers crossed he keeps it on the road. We don't need any more incidents on this channel.
Well, if something does happen, he already has a memorial park.
And here we go at the start of race 4. Gab Formoso out in the lead. Jackson Paxson close behind in second.
It's another close race.
Formoso and Paxson door to door. Paxson pulling ahead on the inside.
It's a fight out there.
Formoso wants that lead back. Paxson blocks.
Gab's not letting up.
Here comes Rod Thrower from behind.
Oh, it's close.
Jackson Paxson takes the win on the final race. And I think Rod Thrower stole second place at the last second. Yes, he did.
Gab's moving on, baby.
Rod Thrower and Gab Formoso will be advancing on to the finals. Gab Formoso beats out Jackson Paxson by 1 point.
Keep your eye on the white Lamborghini Huracan in the back. Rod Thrower with the last second pass, putting him 1 point over Gab Formoso.
I love a finish like this. Tight racing all the way to the line.
Check out this spin as Gab Formoso goes underneath that Huracan.
I think we saw something similar to that in the 2018 tournament. And now it's time for the Glenn's Car Creations replay of the day, and it goes to Gab Formoso for avoiding that wreck and then recovering from getting completely sideways on the track.
With a little help from Jackson Paxson.
And here's a look at the drivers going into the final round. Eddie Winslow in the black Sesto Elemento, Blitz Robinson in the blue Miura, Rod Thrower in the white Lamborghini Huracan, and Gab Formoso in the green Veneno.
Oh man, this is tough. I'm not sure who to cheer for. On one hand, I want to see Gab Formoso make a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
But then I also have my boy Eddie Winslow, so...
2D is undecided. What do you guys think? Leave your predictions in the comments below. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.
And I might have been down, not out. Only one thing I gotta know now. So are you ready for the comeback? Yeah. Are you ready for the... Are you ready for the comeback? You know we the ones that. Let me see them hands up all the way front back. Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback? Now I see you with your bad self. If you into taking L's, then I can't help. I'll be the self-made champ, look at my belt. I built this all from the ground up, that's all by myself. Y'all know, this is the return of the one. You ain't see him coming, you just heard drums. They've been ready for the battle, any person that comes got the weight of the world on them, yeah, they're too strong. I might have been down.